Vengeance belongs to the Lord, but I think the government should execute people that do that.
SNEAKO, apparently all of human history disagrees with you because it's seen Christianity as a wave, that it goes away, comes back harder, goes away, comes back harder. What point do you think you're on right now? Give me a break. You don't think we're coming back? We're coming back, and this is not a wave. This is a kamikaze tsunami. We're Japs now. We're literally Japanese. Nick is a race traitor. He likes Asian women.
Sure, I won't marry one, but yeah, well, we all have to make our sacrifices. Hey, if I can't marry a Japanese girl, you can't do oral, okay, ZHERKA?
All right. You know, have Hiroshima.
That's
people were disagreeing about if people were even texting me saying that blowjobs are haram, but I think people disagree about that. We got 10 from Lou Valentino. Black guy says, Nick, what if Jesus came back dark skinned? Would you still jack him or nah? But we got black people watching like, yo, this white boy crazy.
Well, Nick's answered this before where he says it's irrelevant when people argue. I mean, in the Bible, it says Jesus' skin is bronze.
Like, well, what would you actually think? Jesus comes back and he's like a dark-skinned black dude. He's like, yo, what's up, Nick? Hey,
this is like entertaining a gay question because Nick has answered. It says in the Bible. Heard his answer. Nick didn't say this part, but I know in the Bible it's bronze. But Nick has answered it's irrelevant. This is God.
Bro.
So,
but also, I think that he would look more like Italian. I think he looks like
he's Albanian.
You think he looks like Al Pacino?
Yeah, more like Al Pacino, kind of like somewhere in that area.
I'm back. Thanks for the 5. Nick, we call them European-style socialists on Rumble. Yeah, that was a better way to put it. Obviously, I disavow everything Nick said. I disagree, and I don't know what he's talking about.
Based Muslim, by the way. Allah Akbar. I disavow. No, okay.
I like my Rumble channel. So, hey, Nick, so what are you talking about in your show? Can we get a little sneak peek? What are you talking about tonight?
I'm talking about Ron DeSantis. He's announcing tomorrow, and we're going to go into David Sachs. David Sachs is hosting the conversation, tech entrepreneur, a lot of really shady stuff. So I'll be doing the deep dive on DeSantis tonight and tomorrow.
Both are DNC feds, both.
Major feds.
Well, Nick, it was great to have you on. I'm gonna.
No. We got more questions.
What else you got to go, man?
Nick,
I found a good stopping point.
This is clickbait, but it's good for viewership too. Nick, you talked to me on my stream about this. We see this common trend with everyone's dad being CIA. Usually the child is a prospect for the CIA, and they give us this gay story. Hey, he just tried out, or he worked there for a year, and then CNN, and then Fox News, and Tucker Carlson, and Andrew Tate, fed or not a fed? Because you said he's a good radicalizing agent, but you are suspicious.
I like him. I like Andrew Tate. I think he's funny. I think he's smart. But his dad's a fed. And it's a pattern. Tucker Carlson's dad is a fed. Alex Jones' dad is a fed. Andrew Tate's dad is a fed. Now, maybe I could sit down and talk with him and suss that out. But it is one red flag. I like him. Just like I liked Alex Jones. I liked Alex Jones for a long time. And then he totally went full shill. He went total full shill on me and Kanye.
He recently accused you of something.
Yeah. He said that me and Kanye were trying to sabotage his show by going on there and saying what we said. And he said that maybe Kanye was compromised by the ADL or the IRS or something, which is a classic Fed tactic. It's called bad jacketing. They go after the real radicals, the real dissidents, and they say, oh, you're a Fed. And it's like, really? Didn't you say that you hate Hitler because your dad, who was in the CIA, told you so or something? So like I said, I liked Alex Jones for a long time, for years, and we had worked together. I've been on his show many times, and then he comes out after that and totally bans me from... Now, his website is called Banned Video. He banned me from it. Banned Video, he banned me from his website. Why? Because he lost the debate about the Holocaust. So that makes me very suspicious. I'm sus of Tucker for the same reason. And I see the Tate dad thing, and it's like, it's a red flag. That being said, I do like him, though.
He said he likes Andrew Tate more for the youth than Tucker.
So what do you think about that? Why is it that these big figureheads that are talking against the agenda, why do they have parents that were... I mean, obviously, Andrew Tate's father, Emory Tate, was a translator. He spoke a lot of languages, and he worked in the CIA. Well, what do you think the correlation is between Tucker, Alex Jones, and Andrew Tate and their fathers being feds, as you said?
Well, I mean, think about it. you grow up around sensitive information and you scoring the same IQ genetics as the intelligent CIA father. You're the perfect candidate for this job.
I just think they're plants. I just think that straight up they're inserted in there. And basically the government knows what they're getting, because I just refuse to believe we've got a multi-trillion-dollar global economy. Are they really letting random people get super influential and powerful? Like Tucker Carlson is an extremely influential and powerful person. Do you think that the planners of the world, the intel community, the people that run the financial system, do you think that they leave it up to chance that Tucker Carlson doesn't go on his show and say, like, hey, we need a war in the streets, or hey, stop paying taxes, truck drivers go on strike? They want it to be predictable. They want it to be safe. They want it to be people that they control. So I think it's straight up their plans.
Leaving it up to chance would be like the streamer picking a random moderator. You would never do that, ever, for both sides of the debate, ever. And another thing is, like, Tucker Carlson has a beautiful, expensive bracelet. I love it.
What does that have to do with anything?
A lot
The
more
red
than
bracelet.
You know. No, what I'm wondering is...
Wait, what does that mean?
No, we're not doing that. No, Nick,
Wait, I want to know.
Later, I'll tell you. No, hold on. Nick, I'm wondering now. Why is Alex Jones and Andrew Tate and everyone who does this soft ass? Well, actually, I would spoil my wife with $1 million and fuck women. First of all, what the fuck? They don't deserve presents. Why is Alex Jones starting to do that soft thing where he's like, hey guys, take me back. I don't like Dick anymore. Why? Does he believe he can come back? Did someone tell him? What do you think it is?
He freaked out because he makes like $50 million a year. And if you look at how he makes that money, it's through these product lines. It's the water filters, it's the supplements. Yeah. Now, I didn't do this research, but there's a rumor out there that almost all of those companies are owned by Israeli Jews. And I'll just tell you this. I'll tell you,
we're
never before heard
We're going to need some code words, bro. You're going to have to say wall. You're going to say rock fuckers.
European socialists.
There you go. I'll tell you a never before heard story. This is about my experience with Alex Jones. The first time I ever went on a show was maybe 4 years ago. The first time I was on the Alex Jones show on InfoWars. And I went on the segment, and, you know, you call in on Skype and you're on the line. And when they go to a commercial break, usually you just listen to the commercials, because I had been on Owen Schroyer. I had been on the other show. And so I'm there during the commercial. And during the first segment, I think I inadvertently said something about that Middle Eastern country over there. I didn't intend to, because I know they're very sensitive about it. Like, he goes out of his way not to talk about it, but I blurted it out. I forget what the subject matter was. This is a real, honest to God, my right hand to God, this is a real story. He cut in during the commercial break. This has never happened before. And he cuts in and says, hey, Nick, it was a great segment. You're doing a great job. He goes, but, you know, when it comes to that Israel stuff, he goes, that's a dead end. He goes, and you can say whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what to say or not to say. He goes, but I'm just telling you, I've talked about that on my show. He goes, and, you know, Mossad has visited me before, and I used to talk about it. He goes, but, you know, I swear, I'm not making this up. That was and that's the first time I was ever on his show, and I mentioned Israel. He goes, you know, you could. I'm not telling you what you can and can't say, but he goes, that's a dead end, and you know, I think that you're going to get a lot of pushback. He goes, because we have a lot of Zionists that listen to the show. We have a lot of these types that listen to the show. He goes, and I said, oh, okay, sheesh. And I don't talk about it in a show to be respectful, but I mean, it's very clear that he is compromised in some way. Is that because he doesn't want to upset donors? And by the way, I'm not going to name any names, but other people have told me the exact same thing. People that you both know, people that everybody watching this knows, the most famous people I actually like and I'm friends with, but I've been told by people I'm way more anti-Semitic than I let on, but I can't alienate everybody. It's actually a person who I really respect and like. But he told me that.
I think I know who you're talking about. And really, they're talking about they don't want to alienate those evangelical dollars.
So, you'd think that, but no, it's...
Oh, it's right from the source?
It's the source.
What?
It's the source.
For the big names?
Well, I mean, when you look at, like, when you look at where the money comes from on both sides, on the left, it comes from the financial side, and on the right it comes from the Zio side. It comes from the nation states.
I thought there'd be like a filtering process to not make it so obvious.
No, man. I mean, like, so that's why you hear this argument. A lot of conservatives go out there and say, no, but these religious ones are okay. These religious ones, They're nationalists just like us. They have a nationalist country, and they're religious, and they're socially conservative. And it's like, no, they're trying to ban the gospel in Israel a few weeks ago. Look it up.
Yeah.
One of the ministers in Netanyahu's government wanted to ban the gospel in the Holy Land. Those are your religious ones for you, but they subsidize the right wing. If you go to CPAC, you'll see a lot of fucking yarmulkes, I'll tell you that much. That's not a hyperbole.
Bro,
go there, you'll see it.
Don't clip that.
It's just true. I mean, it's literally, and I'm not even being a spurg. If you go there, it's like Surfside. Maybe you've been to Surfside if you're in Miami. It's like that when you go to CPAC. No exaggeration, no fucking meme. There's way more of that than you see crosses.
Nick, why I don't trust you is because you never talk about everyone and how they have to go to the Great Wall of China to pay their respects. To enter the movers and shakers power ruling society. You never talk about the ChiComms, Nick, and to the Great Wall of China and the notes you have to put in it.
The ChiComms, yeah, that's right. Well, it's very interesting. The one president who didn't go to the Great Wall? Joe Biden.
Really?
I mean,
he can't find it.
He's senile.
I didn't.
I mean, if you're taking the Zio card off of Joe, are you crazy?
Listen.
Whoa, Nick. I will stop following you if you do this. This is retarded.
Hey, I'm not pro Biden.
You're being Richard Spencer. You're trying to infiltrate the Democrat Party or something. What are you trying to do?
No. I'm just making an observation. You cannot find a picture of him at the Great Wall. DeSantis, Obama, Clinton, Trump. You can find them all at the Great Wall. Not Joe. I don't support Joe Biden. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just providing a supplemental fact.
You're saying he's the most base president of all time. What are you doing?
That's your words. I said he didn't go to the Great Wall.
Sleepy Joe W?
Sleepy Joe is awake? Yeah. Awakened?
Wakey Joe?
No, he had a bad dream getting circumcised, and he just changed. It's like someone was biting him.
Okay, any more clickbait questions for Nick?
Right. Chad, hit the topics for Nick, because we rarely get...
He's got to do his show. He's late.
It's midnight. Yeah, I really got to do my show.
Nick, you like 12,000 viewers. Don't lie to me. All you do is go around stealing everyone's audience. Everyone he debates, Nick just boop, boop, boop. That's his smart.
And then all day long, 25%, call Nick, call Nick, call Nick. All day. There you got it. Call Nick. Fucking nerds got him.